dick.
Hello, everyone. Be alive. Thank you, Beer Man. And yes, we are live, Beer Man. We are live, everybody. Thank you for stopping by.
Sorry, dude.
You
I was getting all the demons out.
This is basically unrated, but evening goal. Get your George Dickel on. We'll talk about George Dickel in a minute over there with Tanner East Coast Liquor Reviews. But today, once again, I'm able to host your Wild Card Wednesday for the 13th of October. October, and we're in April. Holy crap! I really haven't done this in a while. Sorry. Yeah, let's introduce your panel to you all. We got Bumpy Road, state of New Hampshire.
Cheers.
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Your man from Florida. Cheers. Beer Man, quite the wild one this evening from Oregon.
Sorry.
And yes, we will talk about the George Dickel bottled and bond in a little while with Tanner from East Coast Liquor Reviews out of Rhode Island. All right. Put the link in private chat if you all want to come in and talk about a wine, beer, or a spirit. Let's do that. Let's have some fun. And as always, all I ask is you are not a douche. Don't be a douche. You douche. Cheers. Let's get around the horn. Let's start with Bumpy Rowe, who's gonna tell us what he's drinking this evening.
All right. I have Do You Want More? This is a New England IPA from Modest Man. Comes in at 7% ABV. They use Galaxy, Nelson, and Vic Secret hops. And no canned on date ever with Modest Man, but it's a fairly new beer, so crack it, pour it.
God damn, dude, Bumpy got all the potato beers.
This one's not super.
No, not too. Yeah, that was,
but very tight, white bubble frothy head. Kind of a more yellowish, kind of creamy, milky, hazy to murky beer. Cheers.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Cheers to Modest Man. All
that does
right.
look good.
Go down to Florida with Miscellaneous Brew.
All right, so I've got something from Elmsford, New York. This is Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. This is their NEPA. I guess they've got this new series called Mood. This is the Awakening. Comes in at 8.5% ABV. Does have a canned on date 3/17/2022. Like I said, 8.5%. Dry hopped with Citro, Wakatu, Bravo, Amarillo. Yeah. I think I drank this the other night off there with you guys, but let's show it to the world.
Hell yeah. Let's get a close up of that, shall we?
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh,
A
that's
little
good.
dark.
Yeah.
Murky, lemony color.
Nice.
Slight, I don't know, kind of like a mango juice. Not too bad. Yeah, about one finger. It's kind of rocky, soapy looking. Yeah, we'll see. Cheers,
Nice.
guys.
Nice. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, and they are starting to kind of recraft them.
Yeah.
Cheers, Miscellaneous. Come back around the horn. All right, Beer Man from the state of Oregon. He's ready.
All right. I'm ready. All right. This is cool. This is one from Drecker. It's a double IPA. It's called Juicler. It's 8% New England style IPA. Juicler. It's got cool art.
Wow, that was sweet.
Yeah, dude.
Narwhals.
Yeah. Yeast is house ale yeast. Hops, Citra, Mosaic, Sabro. Hopefully we'll get some coconut out of this, huh? Churro, barley, oats, white wheat, and carafum. This was canned 2/23, It's about 2 months oldish. We'll see how it goes.
Whoa. Hello.
Nice potato.
Nice potato.
Yeah, nice white, hazy kind of potato-like orange, or even a gold, or I guess a straw-colored beer, but hazy. White head smells fantastic. I want to get into that though with the review. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Eric, man. Cheers, man.
You got it.
Cheers,
And let's say hello to Leprechaun TV.
Cheers,
Hello.
All right. Let's go south of Massachusetts to Rhode Island with East Coast Liquor Review.
All right, so Tennessee's second largest distillery behind Jack Daniels. We got George Dickel, Tennessee, all-in-one whiskey. It says distilled and charcoal mellowed at Cascade Hollow Distillery, Oklahoma, Tennessee. 50% alcohol by volume, 100 proof.
Hell yeah.
As most bottled bonds are. Well, I'm pretty sure all bottled bonds actually have to be distilled at 50% alcohol by volume. It says distilling season spring 2007. Bonded under law. The Bottle and Bond Act of 1897 is old law, but it's an important one to know. To be considered bonded, the whiskey must be from a single distillation season in distillery. It must be aged for at least 4 years. It must be unaltered from its original character, except using pure water to reduce proof to 100 degrees. So it has to be 50% alcohol by volume. This batch of George Dickel you're holding abides by this law. If you have any doubts, just give us a call. We'll vouch for it personally. And this is the age 13 years. And I got my Glencairn here. So I'll pour a little bit of this up.
All right.
George Dickel, when I first started drinking whiskey, I actually did enjoy the I think it's number 8 and the number 12. Number 12 was actually pretty good. I did like that one over the number 8.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of water in there. Pour it up. Pull up the light. It's a nice dark caramel color. Switch around a little bit.
I got some dark color.
Some alcohol legs. Can't really see them. You kind of can see them.
Yeah, a little bit there, yeah.
Like pecan or walnuts.
Definitely.
Yeah, this actually does have a little bit of a
Nuttiness.
nutty aroma.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't think I've actually done a review on this one. I have done a review on the aged 11 years bond, and these are fairly cheap. They're around, well, not cheap, but they're a little bit more pricey than the regular George Dickel, but they're not overly priced. I think they're around like, let's say $35-$40.
I'd say between 30 and 40 probably.
I mean, for a 13-year bourbon or a 13-year Tennessee whiskey.
Is legally still a bourbon in its manufacturing?
Well, it's the charcoal mellow, I think.
With that in mind, yes, sir.
In order to be Tennessee whiskey, it has to be charcoal mellowed. So
yeah, that's a whole different story. You could go into that for days. But yeah, cheers there.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, I spotted somebody in the far corner of our room. It's Chatty-O from
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? So I just got a Tavor box in the mail about 2-ish hours ago, and I decided we are going with Mast Landing, Arizona Sun.
Ooh.
Double dry hopped, double India Pale Ale, 8.1% ABV, canned on 3/14/22.
Wow.
And it's funny on the side, it says product of Maine, not Arizona.
No.
So, kind of like the can art. So crack her open.
That's cool that you got one of their beers. They're nice products.
Oh, yeah.
Super nice. Pouring like Sunny D or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does have that orange juice look. Look at that. Very nice. 2-finger, pretty tight bubble head. Looks pretty good. I had to look up what they double dry hopped it with, and it's Citra, so it's probably going to be just a Citra. I can already smell it.
No, it's
Cheers.
good, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really good.
Cheers.
Come back around to everybody. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm a little under the weather this evening, but I think I got a beer that'll suffice for getting a beer review out. And John, I'm sure everybody and their grandmother in craft beer said this beer. It's from New Belgium Brewing Company. It's their Mountain Time Premium Lager. Ooh, there we go. It's
Seen
a
that.
4.4% American style lager. It is 130 calories, 10 carbohydrates, 1 protein, no fat, and what else can I tell you? Lager yeast, nugget, Willamette, Cascade hops, and pale Pilsner malts. As crisp and clean as the Colorado snow melt in spring. Maybe that's true, Chayo. All right, we're going to put this in a Pilsner Urquell glass. Wow. See how she goes. Nice. Whoa. Ooh, oh, nice. There you go. Nice golden appearance, super effervescent, and you can quite see through the beer. Super whitehead, the beer master pour. We'll get into lager beer in a short amount of time. Stick around for that review. Go to Bumpy Road up there in New Hampshire.
All right. Some aromas. It's got a white grape, papaya with a zesty finish. So a little bit of earthy as well. Maybe a little bit of a malt sweetness. Yeah, I'd say a bit on the bready side with the malt. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Bobby.
Shalom.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Dank right up front. Bit of a nice citrusy orange note. Malts are coming through on the back end. Lots of like oat wheat like flavors, a little bit bready as well. Pretty high bitterness to this one. Yeah, a little bit of the papaya is going on in there. The bitterness, the finish on this does have that kind of earthy, zesty, a little bit grass-like. There's a big, like grapefruit, rindy, bittering finish on this. It's quite high in the bitterness. Mouthfeel, it's got a pretty soft palate. It's about a medium body.
Me?
Carbonation in the medium realm. Yeah, the more I'm drinking on it, I mean, I've only had a few sips now, but a lot of that grass flavor is coming through. So, yeah, kind of the wheat, oat, grass, hay, and grapefruit rind are the dominating factors in this beer. First sip was dank up front and kind of an orange citrus type flavor, and that's kind of not showing up much anymore. So it first sip was the best sip. All right.
Yeah.
I'll keep drinking it. I'll see if I notice anything else out of this beer, and I'll come out with a score.
Cool.
Cheerios.
On. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Bumpy Road. We're gonna go to the great state of Florida with
Cheers, Bobby.
Brew you.
Right. So, yeah. I was taking some notes because I was having a hard time with this beer the other night. I was drinking. I'm like, man, everything was real light flavors, nose on it. I think I got a pretty good gist of it. So yeah, slight lacing. Yeah. So what I got, I mean, it's light tropical notes. I was getting mango and peach. Definitely get like some wheat malt on the nose, and definitely slight piney resinous. That's pretty much what I got on the nose. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Mm.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mr. Land.
Sponge.
So, yeah, medium full body on the beer. Definitely medium carbonation, not too spritzy. Grapefruit, mango, tropical up front, and then it's quick. It like transitions into this very resinous pine note mid sip, which it kind of balances out, and then it transitions again and goes back into like a malty sweet tropical fruit finish that's kind of semi dry, ready to like get you right back in the glass. It's pretty good, not bad, not the best New England IPA that I've ever had, but feeling better about it tasting it today than last night or the night before. So not bad. Not bad. They're not all great. I've definitely had better. I love their Lupulin series, like their Powder Dream series. That's some good stuff. But I don't know. I always give them a shot. They make better IPAs than stouts. So
I would agree with that.
in my opinion.
Nope.
So, yeah.
Hell, that sounds good, concise, to the point. I like it. Cheers. Come back around. We'll hear a score. We'll do some shout out.
Cheers.
We'll we'll shout it out loud, and we'll talk about the channels. We'll shout it out to Beer Man right now.
All right. Okay, so man, I'm itchy again. I need to take a bath. Okay. Let's smell this. I gotta let me try and swirl. Oh, damn it. All right, we're good. Orange, navel orange, sweet navel oranges, bursting with a nice pithy undertone. Citrus, even a zest edge from the top on the peel. Orange is your big one. I want to say maybe a little mango in there mixed with that. So you got your tropical citrus. It has a malty, like a more of a wheat cereal. Is it cereal in this? Yeah, white wheat. Yeah, it has like a cereal smell to it in the grain, like Cheerios or something, or I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So a nice hazy beer, almost orange in a way. We already went over that though. It's leaving a nice ring around the top already, which is good, and it's got great retention, which is nice. So hopefully this has got some good feel, my body, mouthfeel, and all that shit. Let's go ahead and drink this. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mr. Beerman.
Sponge.
Soft and subtle, man, on the mouthfeel. Soft and creamy. Body's medium, chalky on the tongue. Finish is dry. Not so much dry. It's actually got a gathering of saliva, and there's also it's got this like weird kind of thickness in the back, and there's no alcohol presence whatsoever. I'll get into the flavors. There's a nice orange presence for sure, but the finish is nice. It's really not bad. It closes off a lot of the alcohol is really not there at all. You can't notice an 8% in this at all. Not at all. They're not. It's more. If anything, it's a zinginess from the zest on my tongue. That numbness, that zesty numbness. A little spicy, hop spice, hop burn. That down the throat, along the back of the tongue. Soft palate, hard palate. You're getting on the tip of the tongue. You're getting orange. Navel oranges is the big one. Yeah, it might be a little bit of apricot in there, and some stone fruit. But it's mainly citrusy. It's got grapefruit notions in there as well. It's just it's a lot of grapefruit zest, I think, and grapefruit orange zest, like a mixture. It's really it's got that oily zestiness though of the peel. It's really nice. I like that. I do with the pithy on the bottom, that soft, smooth, creamy feel of the citrus. It's really nice.
Sounds good.
Milky and lactated. It's very nice. Lactated.
Oh,
Their beer's pregnant.
Yeah, it's definitely
sounds great,
lactose.
dude.
Very good though. Very good. These guys make some good double IPAs, New England style IPAs. So if you guys get your hands on some of these, man, seriously, like really good stuff. So
Nice.
very good beer. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Cheers.
Got the
Cheers.
revenge
Oh,
of
you
it.
also got the Dragger. All right, Tanner. Let's see what one that is. What one you got there, Tanner?
Damn, that's a good
yeah,
beer right
doubles
there.
now. All right.
The Revenge of the Hippies.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good one. Very good.
Heck yeah, I got the heap in my beer fridge right now.
Peace.
All right, we'll come back to Beer Man. Cheers. Let's go stop by the state of New Jersey really quickly with James P. Madonna. Cheers, good sir.
Cheers,
Cheers. I love Beer Man's description. Sounds like he had a big nipple in his mouth or something.
Yeah, lactating. Man.
Like it was creamy. Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh. Anyway,
Suck on that teat, man.
you could bite on that teeth like rawhide, but be gentle. Anyway, I didn't have anything in the house, so I just have my homemade kombucha,
Oh,
which
nice.
they say is has low gravity alcohol, but it's strong. I let it ferment extra long, and that's all I have. Eric says, "Stop by."
Come on in, people. I'll post it again.
It's
Come.
good stuff. It's good for you. Kombucha is very good for you.
Well,
It
I put
balances
a
pH.
wide variety. I put like a lot of different teas in here, and also some Trader Joe's fruity teas for flavoring, aside from the actual tea plant. So I it's a big concoction. A lot of bags were in there, and
Tea bags?
happy I learned how to make it the right way for the past 2 years.
Awesome.
I've had commercial kombucha at other people's house, and mine is definitely a lot stronger. And I'm
that's
happy I researched the proper way to make it.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
We'll come back around and hear the flavor profile breakdown. We will come
Okay.
back around. Stick around. East Coast Liquor Reviews is up.
All right, so the George Dickel. This is the Bottle and Bond. This is the 13-year distilling season, spring 2007. Aroma. It's a great aroma. Like a maple walnut, some cinnamon spice, vanilla, like a burnt vanilla. So you get that like char, some citrus candy. I'm trying to do this aroma justice because I've actually, as you guys were doing your reviews, I've just been going for the nose. My favorite thing besides drinking the whiskey is the aroma.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of that oak. There is a little bit, I'm not going to lie, there is a little bit of like an ethanol alcohol burn, 50%. It's a little bit stronger. If you were to just hand me this glass, I would think it would be around like 55 up there. It does have a burn a little bit on the nose, but it kind of clears your sinuses, It's got that aroma where it's you're inhaling, but it's kind of clearing your sinuses. It's got that ethanol alcohol. Some dried fruits, like I'd say like a buttery raisin, like butterscotch and raisin.
Mm. Like a cookie?
It is. No, I wouldn't say like cookie-esque.
No cookie, no.
No. But yeah, it's definitely a very complex aroma. It's good. Once you get past that alcohol burn, you really start to pick up like the sweeter aromas. Like I said, it's kind of like the like a charred cream, or burnt cream, and like citrus candy, some spice, raisin.
Complex.
Yeah, it's definitely complex, and I know a lot of people they're not big fans of George Dickel, but I would say that this is one of the George Dickels that if you can get your hands on it, try it out yourself. But yeah, not going too crazy on the aroma. Like I said, I just wanted to do it justice. I'm gonna dive into this. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sounds good.
Cheers.
Hashtag tickle the dick.
Trendy.
That maple and that vanilla. Maple vanilla. Well, there's some burn. Charred oak. You get that's like a little smoky char, some astringency. That citrus note actually lingers as well. It's like citrus candy, like an orange candy or something. Yeah, it's very buttery. The mouthfeel actually isn't as rich and velvety. Maybe I'm kind of comparing this to like a barrel proof, but it's definitely not as like velvety rich as like something that would be like a 55-60% alcohol. But it does have good flavor. Like I said, it's like a maple covered walnut, citrus, spice, like a charred cream. What's the charred cream? The burnt cream.
Creme brulee.
There you go. Something like that.
Yup.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a sipper. Would not be taking shots of this. It's a bold whiskey. I can see if you want like a whiskey that has a little bit of that smoky flavor, but you don't want something that's overly smoky and charred like you get with like the peated scotches, and you want something that's just kind of gonna be noticeable in like a cocktail, but it's not gonna like kick your ass. It's not gonna be like overpowering in the cocktail. I could see like something like this. I will say the char, as far as like George Dickel, the Jack Daniels, George Dickel has a little bit more of a syrupy nuttiness, whereas Jack Daniels is more like just like calm and mellow and very smooth. Like the Gentleman Jack is very good. It's actually double charcoal filtered, and it's that very calm whiskey that you could drink. You could just keep sipping on. Like I said, this is a little bit more bolder, but it's definitely not like that velvety rich, like barrel proof viscosity. But it's a good whiskey. Don't want to babble too long about it. I could probably. I will say that this is one of those whiskeys that you could hand to somebody and you could say, "Oh, pick out flavors in this. Tell me what you think about it." And your opinion and the flavor notes that you get in it might be entirely different, because I will say it is complex. Good year on it, 13 years. As far as being a 13-year whiskey, it's not overly astringent. It doesn't have that lingering oak, like woody aspect to it that might be a little bit offensive to some people. And I think the sweetness, like the maple, the vanilla, and the char do a good job kind of working together, making the whiskey very balanced. And yeah, next time around, I'll have a rating for this. I do believe I had a dram of this probably maybe like last year, so I haven't had this in a while. But it's nice to come back to stuff like this. I actually had two bottles, I think, two of them. But yeah, if I hung out with Eric for a night and he came over and hung out, I'd say try this out. I think you would enjoy this. So this is definitely a whiskey that if I had company, I would say try this one out and let me know what you. Like I said, your opinion would be entirely different. I think it would be positive, though. I think you would have a positive opinion, but it's complex to the point where you could pick up different flavor notes as far as what I'm saying. But yeah, cheers, guys. Next time around, I'll have a rating. So
Cheers.
Sure.
man.
We're gonna take a quick little detour out west to the great state of Ohio. He's getting ready. He's finding the beer. He's finding the product. There he is, Ronald Sutton. The one.
Hey, you got a haircut. Fucking A.
So the things we're talking about. Shout out.
What's up, fellas? Everybody
Cheers.
Yeah, all right, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm drinking my favorite beer in the world, man.
oh my god, that's my side beer.
Whoa.
I thought it was gonna be something different.
Huh?
My side beer.
I got some other shit in there I could bring up.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. How's everybody doing? I ain't been on for a while.
We are good.
Good to see you,
All
man.
right.
Actually,
Good.
yeah.
Huh? Everybody cool?
We are good. We're live. Everything's great.
Chilling.
Grand.
2 thumbs up.
Anyhow, I'm having a ham. It's a great beer. Just a typical American adjunct lager, but it's the best one I've ever had. And they go down smooth. This one, it just came in at Kroger's. The Best Buy date is July 4th. Believe that? July 4th. So here's the July 4th. I'll be drinking them every day till then.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't doubt that.
You guys like it? You guys drink you guys always drink different beers, or do you have a beer that you stick by? What's your stick to beer?
Did you see my beer?
Thomas Metal 75. What's your stick to beer?
Did you see my side beer?
There you go. Yeah, you know what it's about.
IPA, anything.
They don't sell hams down here where I'm at.
Carl's Bird.
If they did, I would have tried it for.
Huh? I didn't hear anybody talk up. What's your favorite beer? What's the beer you go to
I used to
every day?
drink a
You
lot
got a
of-
great store, man.
Any
beer
IPA,
to put in your fridge. What do you put in there?
Keystone Ice until they took that
Keystone
shit away.
Ice? I've never had
Yeah,
it.
they took it away.
It's gone.
I heard they quit making it.
Now I drink
They
Bud.
did.
Hey, did they quit making Keystone Ice? I heard they did.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been gone for like 8
I
months.
have one can left.
You're
Wow.
making that can, huh?
Probably the
So
last
I
existing
switched
can. I
to,
can't find it anywhere. It's
switched to
all
Bud
gone.
Ice because I don't like natty.
Bye,
Mhm.
Birdie.
No.
You'll have to
See
go
you later.
Get Bud Ice next.
So my go-to is Bud Ice.
There you go.
Bud Ice. I like Bud Ice.
Shit.
I don't like Bud Light. Bud Light, you can take that shit and flush it down the toilet. I don't care for that. No, don't care what I'm drinking. You know what I saw? It's very, very rare you see it anymore. Is a woman at the bar drinking a Budweiser. Think about it.
Oh,
When's the
you
last
should-
time
you
you've
should-
seen
you
a
should
woman
come
at
to
a bar
Florida.
drinking a Budweiser?
You should come to Florida. There's a lot.
Huh?
Bud Light going down Florida. All right.
I can't hear you. My fucking phone's screwed up. My phone.
They got plenty of them in Florida.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. A girl at a bar
All
drinking a Budweiser
Wait,
beer.
So
Good dive
I was
bar.
typing it in private, totally spaced trivia tonight. So is it okay if I just blow through everything? Not
Go
like
right
quickly,
ahead.
but just
Yeah,
kind of
dude.
go through all the steps. All right.
Get 'em up.
I mean, real quick, look at her. Oh, look at her. Or look at that.
Wow.
Ooh, it's a pretty glass. And it's a pretty beer. Look. Oh, clouds of
What's
birds.
the name of the beer? What is the beer?
It's Arizona Sun from Mast Brewing out of Maine. And yeah, the smell,
Is it a
Definitely.
lager, a pilsner? What is it? IPA? What is it?
double IPA.
Double.
Yeah. Getting a lot of earthy citrus notes, but also some creaminess in there too.
Should have a little bit of bite on the end of it.
Yeah.
Good amount of bite.
Yeah.
You said that creaminess might smooth it out some.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm getting some tropicalness out of it too. Cheers. Let me give it a taste.
Do it.
Cheers.
Suck it down, man. Suck it down. Woo! Take a big gulp.
I'm getting a lush citrus hops. Orange. Ooh. And it does smooth out. It's not very bitter at all. I don't know what the IBU is of this, but it's not very bitter. It's kind of like an orange creamsicle with hops. It's very, very tasty. Yeah, I'm getting her down quick, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going down smooth.
Say it down.
Chug, chug, chug.
I might at the end.
It's all that time in between.
I'll be like this at the bar for
things,
trivia. I'll be
man.
like, but yeah, it's a very, very, very tasty beer. I did get it my mystery box, which you'll see the unboxing of that tomorrow. Oh, spoiler! But it did come in, and I almost bought a can of it just for my regular Tavor box, and I passed, and I'm glad it came with the gift box because this is a fantastic beer. I'll definitely pick it up again.
Great state of Maine.
Yeah, it's got like sweet tropicalness to it too. Hold on. Carbonated very well. But let me give it a score real quick.
All right.
It looks good, man. It retained its head nice. You know, I mean,
Oh yeah,
shit.
it's got decent lacing on it too. You can see it right there. So yeah, holds onto the glass very well. It's a 96, and I'm not really a big IPA fan, and I'm giving this a 96. It is a very tasty, approachable IPA. I'm not going to call it sessionable. Almost tastes a little sessionable, but
What citrus notes you get? You getting lemon, lime? What are you getting? Orange? What are you getting out of that?
Orange.
Orange.
Yep. So yeah, that's the score. As I kind of burped out earlier, I did get a box of the gift box from Tavor, and this was in it. The rest, if you want to see, check out my unboxing. It comes out tomorrow, I believe, around 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern. So, and it's about 13 minutes long. So, yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers or any hints of what I thought about it. But, yeah, cheers, Eric. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. Subscribe to Mr. Chedio and everybody else on the panel, everybody.
But, yeah, I got to bounce out because my buddy just pulled up. So,
all right. Here he goes.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Cheddar.
Cheers.
Yeah, super fast.
Later, guys.
Cheers. Yeah.
Good night.
Later, man.
Cheers. Yeah.
Let's go to Thomas Metel.
The hand.
The ham. So, sort of similar concept to hams, maybe a little nicer. I don't know.
Hey, man, hams is great.
We got
You
the
guys don't understand.
premium lager beer. The
What do you got? Mountain? What's that called? Mountain what?
Mountain Time premium lager from New Belgium Brewing Company. This is as we said earlier, this is a 4.4% alcohol by volume beer. This is
What country is it from?
the United States of America.
All
They
right.
did it in Fort Collins, Colorado, and I think they have another sister brewery out in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Cold
that's
and
good.
refreshing as snow melt in spring, mountain time.
Aren't they? They're going to oversee Bell's too, I think.
I believe you're right. Stay tuned for that, people. Mountain Time Lager is brewed with only the finest ingredients by New Belgium Brewing, a certified B Corp and Colorado craft beer icon. Cool. Well, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Beer doesn't really
How
taste
much was it? How much you pay for that?
super well. This came in a variety pack of some other New Belgium beers, and this must have been a $15 mixed variety 12 pack. That's usually what these are. If you get, I think maybe they come in 15 packs for that price.
Yeah, it's
$15?
That's like Sierra
Yeah,
Nevada.
15 packs. Yep, you can find those.
$15 for that can of beer. Is that what you're saying?
No. If you buy a whole 15 pack, it's around that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, okay.
No, not pale fizzy yellow beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say $15 a fucking can. Jesus Christ.
No, that kind of beer. So again, okay. So we had a giant 3.5 finger style of head. It's a rim around the top of the glass now. It is very golden, see-through, effervescent. It does have a nice white foam cap around the top of the glass. A little tiny itty-bitty lacing here and there. Looks the part of a good lager. Let's see, American style lager. Let's see if she smells the part. So you're getting a lot of grass clippings. You're getting a lot of earthiness to it. I'm getting lots of lemony notes in this beer. I'm getting
What adjunct do they use?
I don't even think they use an adjunct. I think this is an all malt varietal. What else am I getting? There's a little bit of a grainy complexion to that too. There's a nice white bread, Pilsner crackery bread for you, James Fimadonna. Yeah, smells the part of a really good lager beer. It's 130 calories, so it's got a little bit more body at the light beer ABV range. So let's see how. So far, she's tasting pretty good. Let's do the taste on camera.
Most beers are 155,
Cheers, man.
160. So yeah, that's pretty light.
Cheers.
What's
So,
the
yeah,
ABV?
It's got a nice spritzy effervescence to it. Tons of that lemony grass clippings kind of a note to it. There's the bready hops. There's a little bit of a spiciness to it. There's some sweet bready malts in the background. It's got a good malty. It's a very malty rich beer for what it is. It's a little musty in the aftertaste, but it's fairly clean. I would call this a clean beer. What else could you say about it? It does finish a little bit on the watery side, but it is retaining a nice full flavored profile. It's light towards medium, but it's definitely a light bodied beer. It's crisp. It's very clean, and it's ultra refreshing. This wouldn't be a bad beer almost any time of the year, especially in the spring and the summer coming up. So I'm not disappointed. That's a nice lager beer. Cheers. All right. Let's go back around.
Cheers.
Let's go back around the horn and see where everybody's at with their beers this evening. Start back up again with Bumpy Road.
Did James get to talk about his kombucha?
Let's go back to James, dude. Going a Bumpy.
What did I do?
All right.
What did I do?
You gotta describe the flavors of your kombucha. If you would like.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh, he was whispering.
Good.
Who put you in front of Bumpy? I thought we were doing Bumpy.
We're going to do.
All right, you want to hear Bumpy? Hear Bumpy.
I want to hear what your kombucha tastes.
No, go, James.
Kombucha.
Bro.
Honestly, I got 3 of those in the fridge.
Although
You didn't do your review yet.
Yeah, that's what I was going
You look a little corn fused. You corn fused? Infused with corn?
He's SCOBY fused.
Oh man.
Fused.
The SCOBY Dew.
You're
SCOBY
infused.
Dew is kept in a warm walk-in closet in the mother of the kombucha, which is all like yeast and
That's
good
your
bacteria.
yeast.
So
Like making sourdough bread.
what I started off with, which is the recipe, 8 bags of organic green tea, or you can use any tea. You can use chai tea is good too with this. And then I put 4 bags of
Are titties any good?
that.
Are titties any good?
Now I put 4 bags of. No, I didn't cough into it. I put 4 bags of autumn spice, which is very fragrant. I put from Trader Joe's. I put 4 bags of white tea with pomegranate.
Ooh.
I put 4
Yum.
bags of
Sounds good.
rooibos, which is African red bush with blood orange and vanilla, so it has a creamsicle kind of aroma to it.
Mm.
I had these Bigelow strawberry and lemonade and other things, and then a black raspberry, red raspberry. Anyway, there's a lot of bags. I boiled it until it got like coffee, or no darker. Let it cool down, and then I topped it off.
The proper term is steep. You steep it.
There's a
You
cup.
steamed
Yeah.
it?
No,
Letting
no,
it
I slow simmered it in the pot, the bags. A cup of sugar, which is part of the recipe, and then the SCOBY, which is growing like the blob, like the old horror movie. I mean, if anybody needs a piece of SCOBY, let me
Let
know.
him know.
But you got to take care of it like a pet. I mean, you can't use anything metallic. Nothing metallic can touch the fermentation. It'll kill the fermentation. So you got to use a wooden spoon, plastic, a spatula, So that's it. 7 days. And what people don't realize, Jeff, what people don't realize is that kombucha is very carbonated. So it's like homemade soda. It's extremely carbonated. It doesn't taste like iced tea.
It does.
And yeah, I feel very awkward grading my own product, just like Thrash Metal said several times. It's very awkward doing so. But this is the strongest and the best I've ever had. So I would say it's top of the line so far. Until somebody has some new elixir that blows me away. But yeah, I'll give it 100 because of what's in it. And now if I do it more than 7 days,
yeah. Plus, you made it yourself.
Yeah, I made it myself. And if I do it more than 7 days, because you're probably wondering why 7 days. If I do it longer, it'll taste more like vinegar, and
starts
like right. So
that's why deer meat always tastes better if you butcher it yourself.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, same thing. I'm sure that if you made it yourself and you're proud of it, hey man, here's to you. I'll drink a ham to you.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. If I made something, I'd be like, "Oh, this is terrible."
Now put some hams in it.
If I made something for myself, I'd say, "Oh, this is garbage."
I heard the Germans mix lemonade with beer. But venison, I wish my brother-in-law was giving me some venison hot roast that he shot, because I made chili out of one. I made sauerbraten out of another.
Oh,
yeah.
You can't go wrong. Just don't overcook it.
No, you can't overcook it, right? Now, somebody this Russian guy gave me a lot of black bear meat in a styrofoam cooler, and I got such a terrible stomach ache, pains from. Of course, I was eating lots of. No, I didn't get. No, I didn't get sick. I just had trouble digesting it. Well, unless maybe it's because I was eating huge steaks of it every damn day. I mean,
opening day of walleye season coincides with black bear season in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, that's when
these guys were leaving. They shot this bear. It was huge. It was a 700-pound black bear. 700-pound black bear. He shot in the eyeball with a 30-06, blew its fucking brain down into its neck.
Oh my God!
But anyhow, they're getting ready to leave. They had both bear ribs. And they're huge.
I'd like to try elk.
Bear ribs. And they said, "You guys want these?" We said, "Hell yeah!" We ate on an open barbecue pit with them goddamn bear ribs for the whole week.
Bear ribs? Not spare ribs.
Along with fresh walleye. It was like
there were spare bear ribs. There were spare bear ribs.
Yeah.
Spare from ribs, man. They were big ass bear ribs.
Well, cheers to
cheers.
We were drinking Red Cap Ale. Red Cap Ale. One of you guys had Red Cap Ale.
And mixed it with hams.
Ham.
So as I've been drinking on this, it's definitely grown on me a bit more. The bitterness is starting to, my mouth's becoming accustomed to it. My palate, I should say, is becoming accustomed to the bitterness. So it's not as harsh anymore. So it's a little bit more enjoyable. And from what I would have scored this back after my first 2 to 3 sips, is definitely, it's gone up a bit. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 91 out of 100. Cheers.
That's not
excellent, man. That's very good.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Bumpy.
What was the name on that again, Bumpy? Show us the can and the name.
It's Do You Want More?
Do you want more? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
From Modest Man.
New Hampshire.
From where?
Keene, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire beer.
Come on. Cheers, Bumpy. Come back
Cheers.
around and do the shout outs. All right, miscellaneous turn.
All right, so yeah, I'd score this at a 90. It's not bad. It's not great. Kind kind of run of the mill, but not better than a lot than what I've been having. So except for that Parish, that Nova Vert, it's been put that pretty high on the bar recently. Other than that Thursday night beer session, I'll probably just be reviewing some more products. I got some stuff in the fridge that I need to get on video. So yeah, I got some pretty good stuff. More stuff coming in the mail. I've already got probably like 8 products.
Drink faster.
Great. So
Drink faster. Drink faster. Drink faster.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can check out John and Illy on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for Stout Sunday. Bring a stout or a porter, maybe even a black and tan will fly. You never know. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Like miscellaneous. Cheers to the panel. Don't forget, everybody, to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can hear all of these panelists' things to say on the World Wide Web of YouTube. Cheers.
Hey, Beer Man, excuse me 1 minute. I've been watching your brewery coming along. What's the status on that? I saw you had a little update the other day.
It's getting there, man. I can tell you guys when I shut up.
Floor you put in?
I self-leveled and had it kind of make it a nice slick finish so that I could paint it and get that done. I did everything first and then went to the floor, and then I still have to put a sink in and call the inspector and have him do his last inspection. So once that's done, I'll get shelves in.
What was the inspector on the Pink Panther?
Cameras.
Inspector Crusoe?
Inspector, yeah, he's cool, actually. I won't say his name, but he's cool. He's a cool dude. Yeah. So, yeah, this beer was good, man. I looked on Beer Advocate on this. It got an A range. Let's say a 4 out of 5. So, overall, it's an 8%. It's a double. It had orange, a very abrasive with orange flavor. But this guy says cloying and not very good. I didn't like. He gave it a 3.25. I'm just saying, like, I did not agree with that. It's not at all cloying. Cloying to me is very sweet and where you just like can't take it. It's undrinkable, and it's not at all like that, man. It's very dry and it's very nice. It's got that pithy kind of grapefruit orange thing. Really? Nah. Well, I'd have to get used to the lower percentages and then go with that one. But nice overall body, mouthfeel, finish, drinkability. Everything was structured perfectly nice with this. I thought it was great. It wasn't too bitter either for a New England. It was very aromatic, flavor forward. It was. It just had what was right, and I think you guys would like this a lot, actually. So I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give out of 100 score. I'll give it a 95 out of 100. Man, it was very delicious. So
I didn't think you were going that high on it.
There's some that make you twitch and wonder why they're even being sold, and there's some that are like, okay, you're like, all right, but when there's something good, and this just has that feeling, man. So and it had everything else. It had good retention, good head, good everything. Like the look of it was nice, the cloudiness, everything in the New England was perfect. So yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, have you guys had the New England's Fried Jacker yet? Has anyone?
I have not yet.
I think you sent me the one. What was it? Two Right Eyes. I think that was a.
Beer
Was
man,
that a New England?
I just showed you the.
That's right. You did. You got that one, and that's good. I forgot you showed that. No, that's a good beer.
This one has the oats in it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Gives it that that creamy mouthfeel.
The creaminess. The flake. Yeah. Thickness, and then the lactose as well kind of adds, if they do add lactose. Most of them they do, but good stuff, man. Just very nice orange zinginess. I liked it. Orange grapefruit, just awesome. It was a freaky ass DIPA. So right on. Hey Eric, cheers, man. Thomas Metal 75 and panel and chat. Cheers to you guys. Right on.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Man, you're cool, man. Later.
Much love. Yep.
All right. Time for East Coast Liquor Reviews with the George Dickel Bottle and Bond.
My
All
man,
right,
what'd you do
so,
with your hams? What'd you do with that hams? Was you drinking the hams, or you just had an empty can of them?
I drank it. Okay, drank it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drank it. I
All
like hams.
right. Way
That
to
was so
go.
good.
It's funny that you brought that tonight because I was in the store and I was getting the beer that I had for Beer Man show, and I saw it and it was like I think it was like 4 and change for a 6-pack, and I was like, oh, I've had hams before.
Of 16 ounces. Of
No, I
16
got
ounces.
Just 12 ounce. Yeah.
Oh, really? Usually they're a 6
Yeah,
or
it's probably
16.
a little bit higher. Their lighter beers are a little bit more priced higher than what I see normally. But yeah, the hams was good. I like hams. But for the George Dickel, the bottle of Bond,
That's some
13
good
years,
shit.
distilling. It says distilling season spring 2007. I'm gonna give this a
How many year old is it? How old is it?
13 years. I'm going to give it a 94 out of 100. With that being said, it's a complex whiskey. But
I thought it'd been higher.
the reason why I'm not giving it a higher score is because it does have a little bit more burn on the aroma and the palate for a 50%. But it is a complex whiskey. And
Yeah, but most whiskeys now are 40 to 45.
the 50% 50% alcohol,
You're
100 proof.
gonna get them.
I feel like it could have a little bit more of a like a texture to it. It could be like a little bit more velvety. It could be a little bit more rich. But the complexity of the whiskey, the amount of flavors that you get from it, and like I said, I could hand this to Eric, and Eric could probably pick up different flavor notes. I will say it has that going for it, but it's a little bit more on the alcohol side. It's got a little bit more burn than what I'm used to at 50%. I can handle 50%. I've had barrel proofs that are kind of comparable in the alcohol burn with this one. But yeah, the charcoal side of it, it's not overly charcoal. It doesn't affect the flavor of the whiskey. Sometimes like regular Jack Daniels, the charcoal is so prominent that it kind of limits the flavor of the whiskey. In this, it has that like just right amount of charcoal to where it lets the whiskey.
If you pour Dickel over crushed ice,
this on ice,
straight up, it needs ice. It needs to be water.
I'm drinking this neat, Ron.
I know it needs water. It needs water.
If you're someone who likes to drink your whiskey on ice, I think you would love this.
Yeah,
I didn't add any water. If you added a little bit, like a drop of water, if you added some ice to it, chilled it, I bet that it would be even better. Like I said, that alcohol burn would mellow down. It's still complex. It's just I know a lot of whiskey drinkers, they like to have that viscosity. They like to have that texture with their whiskey. And I will say it is a little bit on the thinner side, a little bit more of a burn, but it still holds up to that complexity of 50% whiskey. So 94 out of 100, I believe I said. Are we doing shout outs now?
You can if you want.
Okay, so I'll shout out. I'll keep this short. Shout out I'm going to be doing at 9 p.m. I'm going to be doing Will It Mix. So take any liquor, anything you want to mix. It could be, you could do a cuvee like Beer Man does, and mix it with any other beverage, as long as it's got alcohol in it. And yeah, it's like open panel, bar style, open bar hangout, and that'll be at 9 p.m. So cheers, guys.
Thank you. 9 p.m. when?
Tonight.
In a half an hour, people. Go to Tanner's.
Can you send a link or something?
We can work something out.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how to get a hold of that channel.
I know how to get a hold of this. You go directly to East Coast Liquor Reviews channel of YouTube at 9 o'clock, and you look for that link.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like me don't know how to get there.
You found this link, so that was pretty good.
See, 75, he's ready to duke it out.
I'm actually ready to go.
What's your opinion of that beverage you have?
I'm ready to go to bed, to be completely honest. I'm gonna give this I don't know if I've reviewed this before, but today today in the world, I will give this a very nice 88 out of 100. This is really good, agreeable lager beer. It's got a nice body and weight to it for it only being 4.4%. You do feel like you're getting much bigger of a beer than that. Very drinkable, very malty, bready, rich with that lemon or that lemongrassy kind of a feel to it. So, and it does have.
Say what malt they use. Does it say what malt they use at all?
They're using a Pilsner malt, I believe, is what they are doing there. The New Belgium. They're using Pilsner malts in this particular beverage. Yep. So yeah, 88 out of 100. And I guess if I'm gonna shout out anything, I would like to do this again next week if I don't have any band practicing obligations on the following Wednesday. The band that I'm in, Oxblood Forge, is in the studio. I think we're actually recording starting our vocal tracks on 4 new songs tomorrow evening. So stay tuned for that. We got shows coming up in the New England area. So yeah, cheers everybody.
Good luck to you.
Cheers.
Channel
Yeah, good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. And everybody here pretty much has a YouTube channel. Go and comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs it up, and hit the notification bell for everybody's channel. You'll see when they're doing their illustrious live programs, and hopefully you will see Ronald Sutton occasionally on some of those programs as well. So stay tuned. See if he pops into the various chats. Anybody else that did not get a chance to shout it out, feel free, go right ahead. Didn't miss anybody.
All right. I got 50-point inspections. Those are my review shows. Those come out Wednesdays and Fridays. And my live stream on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, is called New Brew. Just bring a new beer that you've never had before. Not a new beer. Just bring a beer that you've never had before. Join up on panel.
That's an interesting show. That's a good show.
And bring questions in the chat too. Your question, if you throw one out in the chat, and it might just end up on the show. So cheers. Thanks.
Nice. Cheers.
Thanks everybody.
Cheers, man.
That's a good theme. That's a pretty good theme that he has on Monday.
Yep. A new beer to you, not necessarily new beer on the market.
Very clever. Yeah.
What's going on the airwaves with James P. Madonna these days?
No, nothing. Because of the holiday, I won't be home. But the following Sunday, I'll be back with Jason Cleveland says he can be back with me. Yeah, the following Sunday. So I'll be away, and I always come home with gifts from relatives that I could use. So that's always nice.
You get a chocolate bunny.
A chocolate bunny.
Yeah, you bite the ears off. First thing you do is bite the ears off.
Bite the ass off first.
Oh!
I like the dark chocolate. They don't come dark. I like the 95% cocoa. Yeah. You know, the real dark. Yeah, they don't come.
The dark Hershey not the kisses. Them Hershey little square Hershey's. The dark ones, man, they are good. They are good.
Well,
good chocolate.
Lindt is good too. I think it's a European company. Lindt, LID.
What do you want to buy for them fuckers for? Buy American. USA. Buy American.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends what's on sale. Lindt is cheaper.
Sure.
I know.
My loyalty is to my wallet, my bank account, not to any country.
Buy Swiss.
The Italian. What's the Italian little wafer things that's in chocolate?
Oh, Rocher.
Rocher?
Yeah, it's got like a red label on it. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know.
Rochelle.
They're good. They're truffles. They're it ain't a truffle because truffles are expensive as hell. but it's like
Well,
truffle flavor.
real truffle,
wafers
the
and
mushroom.
chocolate thing.
Ooh, rabbit in the freezer.
They're
Takes
delicious.
to find them, to hunt for them.
Tastes good.
Good get together, guys. Cheers. All right.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
Mark-
hey, I'm gonna get done with this hams. I'm telling you, it's a great American lager beer. It comes from American Classic Premium Beer, born in the land of sky blue waters.
Man,
It's the
got
beer
good.
refreshing. I wish they'd bring back the beer bear. The beer bear used to come out with the little Indian dude and shit and dance. Those were great old commercials. But anyhow, it's a great American lager. It goes down smooth. It's only 4.7. That's the only thing. I wish it was 5. You know, Budweiser, of course, all the premium beers are 5. But at one time, this is one of the best-selling beers in America, and people forgot about it. Well, I'm old enough that I don't forget. I'm like a motherfucking elephant, you know? I'm like a fucking elephant. I'll remember shit from way back when. But people don't remember that stuff now, and they forgot about what a good beer was. I wish it'd make a resurgence. This thing I just got, like I say, the Best Buy date is July 4th. I mean, I'm getting it fresh. But anyhow, here's to you. I give it all the time. 98.6. 98.
Wow, your body temperature. Cheers, everybody.
Great beer.
Sorry about that.
Well, what it is, I ain't comparing it to some Belgian triple ale shit. It's beer.
Purple ale
It's
shit.
beer. It's beer. I love beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow.
Oh, yeah, I like
There we
beer.
go.
Tom T.
I'm sorry. I interrupted your program.
You know what I say? You know what I say before we all sign out? And on my actual reviews, when I do the solo reviews, until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We will hopefully
Cheers.
see you all next week. We'll let
Cheers.
you know.
There we go.
Running out.
James, you might be the only